Hello YouTube, Ben Ochart here. Let's talk a little bit about water changes. Some people think they're a waste of time, and some people even brag about how they don't do them. I'd certainly like to get your thoughts on that idea, but do some of us go too far? Do some of us actually stress our fish out by water changing too much? Again, I'd like to get your thoughts on that. Let's talk about the subject of water change, and be sure to post your comments below. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you follow my videos, you know that I'm pretty big on water changes, and I'll admit that more recently I have gone to a maybe 30 to 40% as opposed to the 50 to 70 I used to do routinely. I have gotten less flashing from the fish because I've reduced the total percentage, and I haven't seemed to have lost any vibrancy in the colors of the fish or activity, or had any increases in nitrates. But that being said, some folks assert that they don't do water changes, and I think they may even think that water changes are primarily for the reduction of nitrates. That is an important reason for doing water changes. However, there are a lot of other things that occur when you do a water change. For example, there are some hormones that get released by fish, and as the concentration of these hormones increase in the water, it signals to the fish that the circumstances may be a bit too crowded, and I've heard that these hormones could inhibit growth. So let's say that you have a grow-out tank, like my 60 or even for that matter my 30, which I have very small fish in right now. If I was to not do water changes or do very small changes maybe once a month, I would probably get much more reduced growth in those tanks than I'm getting currently. Because by doing a water change and reducing those hormone levels, it's signaling to the fish that it's actually okay to grow. It sends a signal, and growth becomes more aggressive. Another thing that happens, apart from the reduction of nitrates, is the introduction of minerals that become depleted in the water. These minerals get replaced with water changes. So a lot more is going on when you do water changes than just nitrate reduction. So for that reason, I don't think I'll ever be completely off of a water change regimen. I'll probably continue to do my weekly water changes, more around the range of about 40%, sometimes even as low as 30%, but there'll always be a weekly water change. And I've found with that new percentage, my nitrates are still remaining within a very, very safe zone within the tanks. So, just my opinion. What you end up doing with your tank, of course, is up to you. But in my opinion, do not cut corners. Do not skip your water changes. All right? So that's it for me now. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.